Okay, let's just start with you.
Okay,
So basically, Ling Cho, from what we've heard,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So I feel like Ling Cho, I feel like a little bit that she is a little bit stereotyped, but I realize that, I mean, I think she's a good candidate because not only is she like exceptional in academics, but the thing is that you see really is that she actually does adapt easily, and so even though she might be a little bit shy towards the president because he is someone with a powerful position, she might be able to.
She might be able to like adapt in, as they say, social situations.
Well, the thing about her is that
Can I
she
say
definitely. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's good to take all their personalities into account, but also I feel like it's worth mentioning where they're going to take the leader. Because the whole point is this visit, and
It's to
the
also
Museum
show
of
the
Natural
city.
Science is good, but his main goal is an average like high school experience, and I feel like the museum is less high school and more touristy.
Like it's
Yeah.
more not really touristy. It's like it might not like appeal to like the average person.
Yeah, well, the point of the visit is to show the
Average
high
person.
school thing.
I
Yeah,
feel like
and feel more like
she's-
for a studious person or a
Right.
studious teen. This would be the thing, but not really an
Jacob
average.
Jones. I mean, he's showing something exceptional, and to going to the Royal Cycling Center, that's not bad. It's just
Yeah,
showing
because
how
he
we're
showed
doing
he may be a C student, but he is a well liked person, even
I feel
with
like he's a
all
little bit in
his-
between because like showing the recycling center like shows some of the problems we have.
Yeah, and
But-
recycling
So,
is
what
And
he's
the
doing is
C
like
student shows some of the problems we have too.
yeah.
But
he
because
also has
he goes into
more
criteria of being an average high school student, except he's also being exceptional in his own way, and I think all of these are going to be like that too.
Right.
Yeah, he's talented in his own
All
sense.
these people have facets to them that are definitely worth considering. Like this one, she's a valedictorian. He wants to go to a recycling center. But I feel personally that both of these people are very stereotypical, if you know what I mean. Like this one's a stereotypical C student. This one's a stereotypical studious person. And they're not really representative of the average teenager. These are more stereotypes made by people to think about teenagers.
Sure.
So.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's what we need
Could
to do
this
to
one-
bypass it because there's so many stereotypes about what
Because this is basically our cliche bookworm. This currently is our cliche biker gang.
This is cliche. Everybody at IB.
I think this is like
basically.
I think this is like to show like they bypass it. I think we
Yeah.
need to show them that.
Okay, let's look at the
average high school
other
student might not be
characters.
so average after all.
Okay, let's look.
One thing I did, yeah.
Hold on, I think let Zion talk.
He's
We've got more
We
characters.
have the other one too.
Okay,
So who do you
candidates.
have?
Carmen Solis. Solis. Sorry. She's a senior captain of the drill team, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
she's
That's pretty.
That's like athletics.
Yeah,
and
pretty
she's
high
a
on the high school
C
hierarchy.
Student, which is not the best grades, but she's also active in theater, which is another part of the entire high school average thing.
I mean,
Well liked by everyone. She has a steady boyfriend, very social, often dominates conversations, going to local college due to financial strain on her family of 8.
I feel like
She plans to invite the leader to a football game.
That's pretty average,
a
man.
football game is like what you expect. I feel like that while she is obviously really good in social interactions and she's very active, so she can show different aspects of that.
Yeah.
I just feel in extracurriculars, but at the same time, we're a little bit lackey on academics.
Academics,
So maybe
yeah, so.
if she was paired with, say, what we've gone over so far, which would be Ling Cho, maybe they could show two different sides
That's
of it.
a
Yeah.
So
On one
I
hand,
mean-
pairing her with Ling Cho would be good, but on the
But at
other
the same
hand,
time, yeah, because
she dominates conversations and
she's
she
quite shy.
so quiet.
I
So she
almost
shows
feel
she
like
may not be able
if
to
it's-
adapt in the social situation
Yeah, but at the
because she
same
might.
time, like Carmen Solis, she's been through like challenges. Like, I mean, going for financial strain, like
Yeah.
that's really understandable. And I feel like the president, in any situation, in any country, there's always going to be that way. And as a political leader, he's probably encountered situations like that before.
So it depends on how she would dominate the conversation. Like, is she gonna
Is she
talk
going to be
about experience?
respectful and then talk about it, or is she just going to butt in on the
Yeah,
conversation?
just
Yeah.
okay. So I guess we have an idea. So
Like, we're thinking
okay.
how we're going to.
So yeah.
yeah.
So we have Bahir Haddad now. So basically, he's a senior and AB student, so pretty average, and he's a very high in politics and debate. Cough, cough. And so currently, he often advocates to change school policies for the better, which is pretty cool. Which is pretty cool and pretty straightforward. So I guess he and the world leader can connect on a political level.
Someone that we know.
Yeah.
I feel like this person will be definitely good to represent to the leader because
Oh yeah, Mister. It's totally just me with a different name.
because this person has very similar goals to the leader. They want to change policies.
Regularly in
Yeah.
mock trials.
But I mean, I've seen mock trial. That's a really hard thing, and debate. That's true.
I feel like if we
But
paired
there's
him
one
with
thing you
another
should
person,
hear. He was
yeah,
suspended
he was
last
suspended
year.
for a fight. So yeah,
So after an emotional,
that makes him
Robert's gonna
average.
snap someday.
But I also feel like
That makes-
his parents really just divorced. I mean, that's a situation you have to go through. And the emotions. and that.
50% of American marriages have ended up in divorce. So that's
Is
pretty
he in an
average.
emotionally okay state to like?
Yeah, but I mean,
But I
going
think-
through that emotional state.
Just because it's an average
you weren't
review
like,
doesn't make it any
no,
less
but think of it this way.
painful.
I think it's not even just that. He was a junior at the time, so it's literally been all of his life, almost to the point that he's almost an adult now, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
he's
basically almost like a
18.
year or two away from being a full grown adult, and then,
And then-
suddenly his parents just kind of like,
That's
nope.
kind of like a sudden change.
Yeah,
But
he's
he was
accepted
accepted
Georgetown,
at
so-
Georgetown.
Which is pretty
And
good
I think,
college.
And the leader, I mean, as a political leader, take him to a debate competition, which is what he'd like to do.
It's
Which
a
shows
pretty
pair
good
him,
good.
pair
Yeah.
him with
With
Like,
Carmen
maybe
Carmen.
Carmen?
I feel like
So
pairing him with
sweet.
Carmen would be good because they could balance each other out. Because
Pair
if
him-
he's on the
pair him with
debate
But I
team,
feel
can
like
take up
I don't know
for
how Carmen is. Like, if she starts talking on a too sensitive of a topic,
I
it
feel-
might trigger
But I feel
Bahir.
like
But if
Bahir
she's
had
well
one.
liked and she's good in social situations, I feel like she would be able to stay
It's not
away
even just
from,
that,
like,
though, but I feel like-
she definitely
Yeah.
know when to stop.
But here,
Yeah.
But here though, I feel like because he does do debates and mock trials, I think he knows how to take charge of a situation and steer it in the right direction. And as being well known in school policies and just politics in general and current issues going on, I feel like he'd be better to relate to like the third world countries of the presidents that he's going
Yeah.
on. Not only that, but I think he'd be able to like steer the conversation where it needs to go.
Yeah.
Know where-
Okay,
what
so we
lines
have
not to
one
cross.
more candidate. So this is Jada Williams. So she's more of an artist, and she is a junior in AP Art, president of the art club, and she's won several local and state awards for her artwork. So she's on a slow track until they discovered her dyslexia, thus they could change her education. And she's really generally quiet but very personable. So she's sometimes considered an overachiever and hopes to be an artist someday. So
So I feel like a lot of it's focused around art, which is a cool thing. as
yeah,
a-
and that's where
academics.
basically you can guess where she's gonna take the leader to an art museum, as it
Yeah.
represents her the best.
I mean, we had to realize that the criteria was that we want them to be approachable, like be able to converse and know what they're talking about.
Yeah,
and, like, be able to,
converse
like,
comfortably
well,
with
good communication skills, really, like know when not to cross the line and stuff. Not only that, but they need to be able to show his own criteria, which you need to respect, which is an average high school life. But I think we need to realize that a lot of it, there's so many different cliches and everything, and
Yeah.
really